The Warboot drama explained in under 3 minutes. So what is a warboot? Well, it's a play on words. Here in the UK, we have something called a car boot sale. It's a bit like a kind of collective yard sale. If you imagine, instead of selling things outside our houses, we all put that stuff in our car boots, drive to a car park somewhere and kind of collectively sell it. So Warboot is that kind of event, but it's specifically for wargaming. It's just for the hobby. Typically, these are community-run and community-owned events. They don't make a lot of money. They usually take place in community spaces like community centres or sometimes hobby shops. Now, here's where it gets juicy. One of the biggest ones is called Warboot in Essex in the southeast of England, and it is associated with James Otero, who is, among other things, the founder and CEO of Siege Studios. And earlier this week, James sent cease and desist letters to 5 organisers of Warboots, telling them that he had trademarked that name and that they were no longer allowed to use it or they could face legal action. Now, he's later confirmed that his plan here was, or is, to set up a national network of Warboots, so like the one in Essex, but replicating that across the country. So his idea was to take something that is effectively a community event and monetize it and turn it into a business. I'm proud to say that the UK community responded in a time-honoured way for us Brits, which is taking the piss. We elevate mockery into an art form, and this was a great example of that. James almost immediately realised the strength of feeling from the community about this, and he made an apology video claiming that this was a mistake and saying that he had retracted those cease and desist letters. Some folk did not buy this apology, and they pointed out that a deliberate act like this to try and monetize this kind of element of the community was not a mistake. A mistake is like when you forget your car keys. This was a deliberate act. What is absolutely for certain is that James has damaged his personal brand, and I think he's also damaged the brands that he owns. And I think the fallout from this will continue. I don't think we've heard the last of this. But you could also argue he has apologised and he would like to move forward. It depends on where you sit on that particular issue. And I'm not, here to give you my opinion on that. I'll let you make your own minds up. On a positive note, it was truly heartwarming to see the community rally round and come together so quickly to try and protect something that it holds dear. I think a lot of us feel like in this hobby that Games Workshop does exploit its customers, and we kind of put up with that because of all of the other stuff that comes with being in the hobby, which is the community side of it. So I don't think it was any surprise that when someone tried to monetize another aspect of that community that it reacted this way.